Yes, people. Sorry we're late. Another episode of Real Ball Talk Monday night. Obviously, we know where it is. Chelsea European champions. We're going to get on to our special guest real soon. But first of all, let me introduce the man, Jalil. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, man, all good, man, all good. I know what's here to talk about Chelsea and that, you get it. So, yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to be saying today. But yeah, man, I'm good. I hope you boys are well.
Yeah, man, not all good over here. The weather's good. Bank holiday weekend. What are you saying, Jeff?
All good, all good. Just Mystic Jeff now I go by rather than Mystic Meg, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Because you predicted the score perfectly. And last but not least, our special guest, big supporter of the channel, always in the chat, giving crud. We made a little promise about 2 months ago, saying if Chelsea won it, he'd appear. And he stuck by his word. And as Ed says, man like KD in the building. What are you saying, bro?
It's your boy KD in the flesh. CFC on my chest. You already know, man. Shout out to Jesus. That's how I come.
Hey, this is gonna be straight cut.
Oh man.
Hey, big up Olders in the chat saying the legend that is KD. Hey, KD's a legend. Hey, KD's a legend in here. But yeah, man, you know what? Let's start with you, KD, bro. Listen, obviously, Chelsea, we know what they did. They won the game 1-0. To be honest, it should have been more than that. Yeah, man, I thought you guys were brilliant on the night. City didn't ever look like scoring to me. So yeah, bro, tell me, how does it feel? Wow. 2-time Champions League winners, bro.
To be honest, from last season when we got smacked by Bayern Munich 8-1, I told my friends either next year or the year after we're winning the Champions League. I thought there's no way we could get embarrassed like that in Europe and it wouldn't come back stronger. Because, Europe, that's what we do. So we just did the business. Shout out Pep Guardiola. Without Messi, he's nothing. But it is what it is, man. Guardiola's doing no more. That guy, get out of here, man. T-square, that's how we're coming, man.
Let me ask a question. So, Katie, I don't know if you watched the show when we did the preview before the City versus Chelsea Champions League final. The question was going around is Pep not really top 5 if he doesn't win Champions League again? Like, the way you're talking about Pep right now is like you can't do it without Messi. So are you one of those people that say Pep's a fraud? Talk to me.
No, he's not a fraud, but when I hear people comparing to people like Jose Mourinho, Ferguson, like them man are different. Them man are in their own league. Pep Guardiola is not there yet. Because without Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, he's never got a chance. But Mourinho done it with Porto. Fergie won it twice with Man United. Like, these men are different. They're established. Until Pep wins it with Man City or with another team, apart from Barca, he's never going to be up there. He might scrape top 5, but even Ancelotti, in my opinion, he's over him. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's just one of the things.
Yeah. To be fair, that's actually a very reasonable statement because Ancelotti does, I think, get dismissed a lot still. And Ancelotti's done a lot in the game. Even at Chelsea, that's when I really started to like Chelsea when Ancelotti went there because that's when your man started playing some nice football still. Obviously, you had the Mourinho spell where that's where you guys started taking over, where some of the football was questionable. But again, I think the football was probably better than people give it credit for. Even on the Mourinho the first time. But yeah, man, listen, we're gonna come back to KD obviously because we're gonna have to give him a lot of the platform today, innit? Because he's coming on smoke. But yeah, Jalil, man, quick wrap up from you. Me and you were wrong. We both predicted a City win. Yeah. We have to eat our humble pie. What are you saying, bro?
Big facts. Yeah, I predicted this time it was City's time to do it, if I'm honest. I said it was going to be City with my chest and more. You get it, like, so. But when you've got players like, I'm not going to talk about Havertz. I'm not going to talk about that Rudiger block twice to stop folding. I'm not going to talk about them, man. When you've got a player like Kante, that work rate, bro. I'm lost for words, bro. That guy, yeah, He's one of the most beautiful guys in the world in terms of no homo, sirs. You know, pause. Sorry, I got to say that. But he's one of the. But he's so humble. He's so humble, bro. On the ball, off the ball, that work rate was mad, bro. He was when there was attack. When Chelsea was attacking, he was there. When Chelsea was defending, he was there. When City was attacking, he was there. When City was defending, he was there. This guy is ridiculous, bro. He came through the ranks, bro. You know, with Kante. If Kante weren't there, you guys would have never won it. You know that, right? Would have never won it. I'm telling you with my chest. You can say whatever you want. I'm not having it. Without Kante, Chelsea are nothing. Without Kante, Leicester were nothing. I'm being honest. Kante is such a pivotal player. I'm seeing all these memes going around. You know, the best midfielders. You've got Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets. You've got Modric, Klose, and Cavieso. And then you've got Kante in the free. Like, people are comparing them to them, and it's a joke. But you can understand where they're coming from. It sounds ridiculous, but Kante is an issue, bro. And that's the guy that won you the game. He's the most humblest guy. He's also won France, in my opinion, France heavily a World Cup. Without him, there's no balance, bro. There's no balance. I know you can say McTweedy could have filled in. You could have said, oh, maybe someone else could have come in. No, bro. Kante is an issue, bro. So I'm not here to talk about anyone else, but I want to big up Mason Mount as well, because that ball to him was ridiculous, bro. That ball to him was, mate. When I saw that ball going, I knew it was going to be a goal. You know, I knew it was going to be a goal, but, you know, having said that, man, you lot deserve that win, you know. At the beginning, I thought, yeah, you lot going to get spanked, maybe 3-1. I say that with my chest. But watching the game in the first 10 minutes, yeah, I've got to be honest.
This guy's laughing.
I said it with my chest. I said you're getting yo. And you got to go home crying. And KD's never come on this show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you got impressed, man. And obviously, I'm not afraid to say that Chelsea's the biggest club in London. I'm not.
Say again.
I'm not gonna shy away from that. Like, I don't want to hear Spurs come up. I don't want to hear West Ham and Arsenal can't come. Arsenal can't talk to you. Like, I've been saying this even after the other Champions League you got won. There's not much we can really say to you, bro, other than, you know, we'll potentially have a bigger club not even financially, but like established league around the world. You know what I mean? Right now, I think you lot have cemented that, man. I don't think we can touch you in any aspect of the matter. So yeah, man, big up Chelsea, man. I've got to give my dudes big up Chelsea, bro.
Yeah, man. Listen, well said. Still, I think I'll be honest. I was telling you, I was out watching the game at a bar full of Chelsea fans, isn't it? And I'll be honest, KD, I can't even lie to you, my bro. I was rooting for City still.
Of course,
I'll be honest. I was rooting for City still. So
as you should, though.
Like,
As an Arsenal fan,
I can't lie. Yeah, City. We'll get on to Pep in it, but yeah, man. Like, Chelsea should have won about 3-4-0. If I'm being dead honest, the game was not a 1-0 game. And yeah, so yeah, Jeff, man. Before we go back to KD, let him really go into the game. What are you saying, man? Obviously, you called it 1-0 perfectly. Yeah, man. What are you saying?
It kind of went the way I expected, if I'm honest. Like, City they're like a shadow of themselves, if I'm honest. Like, it's the third time he's played Tuchel, and he played with 2 holding mid, he played with 1, he played with none. Nothing's worked. KDB, love KDB. Before the injury, he was quiet. He's being nullified. Mahrez, who's probably the most tricky player on the pitch, completely quiet. Like, Mahrez is the guy who's off script. Like, he's one of them, man. You can tell he's like a street baller or something before he actually made it. Like, he's a real, like, tricky customer. He was on toast. Nothing happened. Quiet. Their most attacking player, dare I say it, is Sterling, who's had a quiet season. And he got dragged off. I don't even think he should have got taken off. Because I feel like he was stretching the game a bit. Even if his touch let him down at points, which it always does because his touches isn't great. But in terms of his running and stuff, him and James are having a real good battle. And I feel like a few chances would have come of it if he stayed on the pitch. But yeah, man, Chelsea deserved that. Like you said, it could have been 3 or 4-0. Like, Werner wasn't clinical, but Werner absolutely stretched that defense.
Yeah.
Stretched the shit out of that defense. Yeah. Diaz had a tough game. Like, I know he's a Football Writers Player of the Year, but that game shows you he still has a lot to learn. He's still young. He's 23, so there's a long way to go. But Werner really stretched that team. And Havertz's late runs. Now, Havertz is the truth, man. I think. Like, it's taken a while, like, to get there, but we're starting to see that Havertz of last season. Like, you can see that. You could always see that there was a player in there, but it just takes a while. Like coming over, it's a pandemic or it's COVID. He's young, and there's no fans, so it's gonna take you a little bit longer to get into like English football. Now he seems like he's starting to get it. Like last 10 games of the Prem, you're starting to play more. He was playing as the false nine, and he was really, really doing bits up there, man. So yeah, man. Even though I don't want to say it, shout out to Chelsea. And yeah, like same like I don't think it's been a debate in the past 12, 13 years that they're the biggest club in London, if we're honest. Like Arsenal, we can't talk. Spurs should never open their mouth ever. Like last time you won a meaningful cup was 91, so you should never speak, like ever. And yeah, that's literally it, man.
Yeah, man. Well said. Let me read out some of the comments before I go back to KD. We got a big up HO in the building saying, yo, KD in the building. A lot of people showing love to KD in the chat. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I have to admit, it's nice to see. I forgot what it was like being a fan and having that smile on your face when your team makes you happy. And KD's got that smile on his face right now that no one can chat to him right now, which is, I can't lie, it's beautiful to see still. HO saying Pep is pathetic.
Whoa, chill out.
Whoa. Big up RX saying New Chelsea will win and call the 1-0. Chelsea have football heritage. As artificial as it may be due to Roman, Chelsea have always had a good history being one of the main clubs in London. That's true. Sterling was horrible. Havertz showed you guys why he shouldn't have been an overrated. That's true. We did put him there. That's true. Wow, that's a good memory right there. That is true. We did the best of the generational talent debate. We put Havertz. He was the only one that went in overrated. And yeah, I can't lie. Over the last couple of months, he's been doing his thing. I can't lie. I like the look of him a lot. Ed saying London is blue. Spurs are better than Arsenal.
No one cares about that statement.
All right, so before I let KD run with a quick question for you, KD, from Ed. KD, honest opinion, Mount or Foden?
Mason Mount, man. Foden was no in the final. Simple. Done.
Okay, hey, I like it. Brutal and straight to it. And to be fair, RX is saying, Janelle, where was Foden? Trending and hiding the Champions League final. The real meaning of generational. We'll get out today.
What's happening here?
Let it go for that.
Generational.
You should have not put the second bit in. The first bit.
No. Can you bring that? Can you put that back on the screen?
Yeah, bring it back, man.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I just want to put out this comment from Ed saying, "Yeah, I knew KD was crazy." I think that's because he's similar.
And Drew, answer the question.
All right, but listen. All right, so yeah, man. KD, listen, before we go back to that whole Foden thing. So yeah, man, KD, obviously, you'll have seen over the weekend a lot of shouts for Kante for Balon d'Or, all this. Talk to me, man. What are you saying about the whole thing? Obviously, Mount got disrespected a lot during the season. He's turned it. Well, he didn't turn it around. I think he's just done what he's done. Werner gets a lot of criticism. Havertz does. I can't lie. I feel like for a lot of your man, it was redemption. What are you saying?
Yeah, for me, Kante, I don't know if he'll win it, but he should at least come top 3 Balon d'Or at least. But for me, I think Lewandowski will win it because 41 goals in the Bundesliga, you can't really overlook that. And it's politics, and I think Lewandowski will take it. But honourable mention, shout out to Reece James. Sir Man Hill was saying Trent this, Trent that. But as you saw Reece James doing his thing in the final. If he doesn't start for England, Southgate be a bit mad. But you know, God forbid Trent goes on that plane. That guy is whacked this whole season. I don't want to see him on that plane.
Trent's not making it. He's came out earlier.
He cannot make it. Even Trippier is better than him, man.
Then Trent.
Yeah, I think so.
Trippier.
Okay.
For this season, I think Trippier have done better than Trent, 100%. Not overall, but this season, 100% he's been better than Trent.
Has anyone watched Trippier in La Liga this year? For the
only
season?
A little bit.
I'll probably watch maybe after the games, maybe about 10-15.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This is the system.
More than me.
The system is what helps. Like you could play any of us right back at Atletico Madrid. The system it fits. So like Trippier is an average right back. He always has been and he always will be. He was average at Tottenham. He was average for England. Where was he before that? I'm forgetting. Was it Burnley? Where was it? I forgot before he was at
Burnley.
He was average at Burnley. He's just an average Joe. Like Trent at least has a little bit more to his game than Kieran.
Yeah. I mean, I think with regards to what's it called, Trent, I think it's more of a personal thing. Not personal, but like I just don't think he likes that style of player. But yeah, man. But listen, let's. I think because we'll touch on the England squad. But yeah, KD. So obviously you spoke about Kante. For Balon d'Or, you feel like he should be in the top 3. What about what was I going to say about Thomas Tuchel? There's talks of him getting a new contract. What are you saying about that?
Yeah, I think he'll probably get like a 3-year deal. I think he deserves it. You know, he came halfway through the season, did a Di Matteo. Hopefully, it doesn't end like that, but we'll see.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, he's being Pep 3 out of 3 times, isn't it?
Certain man that I know he said, it was not going to happen, but when they get here, we'll speak about that. But yeah, man.
I think, KD, you've got a hit list, isn't it?
They know who they are. They know who they are, but I'm not right now. So
what was said?
Yeah, I think Ricky Rashid was saying, there's no way that Man City can lose to Chelsea 3 times in a row, and I was listening to it.
I remember that.
Wet. So, but then obviously, it's May 29th. As I told you, man, we're out here. We do shit. It is what it is, man. Shout out Jeff. Jeff is the only one with a head on his shoulders. He called it. He knew Chelsea was gonna win. Come on, man. You already know. Simple.
Hey, but listen, yeah. Hey, KD, that voice that you said, I only saw it today. Yeah, you were. What were you saying at that time? Were you out like Raven or something?
I was out with the bros. You already know, man. Shine down the whole of it.
See?
You know. I was out here.
But yeah, you know what? Yeah, KD, listen, that whole Chelsea Arsenal thing. You think Chelsea are a bigger club than Arsenal? Yeah.
Of course.
Hey, wait, has he got on mute?
No, I think he just turned off his camera for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I can't see whether his mute sign is on. So if you man, can you man see it?
Yeah, it's on. I can see it.
I can't see it.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, man. Hey, no, because I keep losing him still. But yeah, man. So what are you man saying about Arsenal and Chelsea? Bigger club. So you man think bigger club, not just like last 20 years. I'm talking about bigger club, full stop. Chelsea over Arsenal.
If you talk about modern history, then it can't be argued. Like last 20 years compared to Arsenal's last 20 years, it's night and day, isn't it? Like Chelsea won what, 5 or 6 Prems, 2 Champions Leagues,
5 Prems,
5 Prems, 2 Champions Leagues, numerous FA Cups and League Cups, and Arsenal probably won 2 leagues, maybe 4 or 5 FA Cups if I remember correctly, and there's been a League Cup final and a Champions League final.
Arsenal,
yeah,
4 FA Cups, maybe 5, and then 1 Champions League final and a couple League Cup finals that we lost.
Yeah, so we lost to like Birmingham and shit, and we won 2 Premier Leagues as well. In the last 20 years, it can't be argued if you're talking modern history. If you're talking more extensive, then it's still probably a conversation because Chelsea's real, like it changed when Roman stepped into town. So the last 20 years cannot be argued. But yeah, if you're talking about right now, then yeah, of course Chelsea are a bigger club. It's not even a conversation like, for right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to argue right now. I mean, Jalil, what are you saying?
Yeah, no, I agree. But you know, the thing with history and everything, I know a lot of people like to go on history and stuff. I'm not really for that. I'm for the current and everything. So I don't even go after the last 20 years. If we're talking and you know we go back to what we remember, we can't remember every single thing that's happened in history. Unless we really watch videos and stuff, it's got to be Chelsea, man. But if you want to do your research and everything, if you want to do extensive research, then there's a debate and an argument to be had that Arsenal are bigger than Chelsea for different reasons, you know. But yeah, I agree with what Jeff said, 100%, man, 100%. Yeah, Chelsea are, they're too big, and you can't really go fishy because you've got to do your research. But if you're having a discussion now with people, it's got to be Chelsea, man. Not much you can go into.
Yeah, just wilding a bit.
Yeah, Ed's going off in the chat. Katie's just messaged me saying 1 sec, so I'll add him back to the show in a bit. Let me read out some of the comments before we move on. Nah, you man, don't allow him to get away with saying Reece James is better than Trent. LOL. What is this? Yeah, I mean, I knew this was going to come up. Still.
Yeah, but he has to come back because we need to reprimand him for that. That's wild.
He's back.
Reece James is better than Trent this season. That's a fact. No one can tell me that he's not.
This season, or he's better. That's two different statements.
This season, Reece James has been better, but this is like Reece James' second season in playing Premier League regularly.
Okay, so
I think James will be better anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so you said that Reece James has been better than Trent this season, which
100%.
is true. Trent has had an average season. If we are going off who's actually better, who is better? That's a different question.
The first job of a defender is to defend, and I believe Reece James is a better defender than Trent. So
who is the better fullback?
Yeah. I think Reece James.
Okay, so that's what we want to get to. So you feel go on.
I was just gonna say, is it outlandish to say Reece James over Trent?
It's a little bit outlandish, I'll say, personally. And the reason I'll say this is because, all right, we know that Trent isn't the best defender. That's a fact. We know that. But fullback, that's why I've had to get used to as well, because fullbacks, it's not really about defending anymore. Like, in a way, Liverpool, Trent and Robertson are Liverpool's cams. Sounds a bit wild to say, but that's what it is. Like, the ball goes wide, and their creation comes from people like Trent and Robertson. So going forward, Trent has proven in the last probably 3 years that he is a world-class attacker as a fullback. He's top-notch going forward. Top-notch. Going defending-wise, listen, Rashford has tore him a new one every time they played. He's probably a 5 out of 10, 5.5 out of 10 defensively, but he's probably an 8.5, 9 going forward. Reece James is probably 6.5 defensively, and maybe a 7 going forward for me. At best, like he's a very, very good fullback. He's balanced, but Trent just has that star quality going forward, which is going to push him over Reece James for me. Like, Reece James is balanced, don't get me wrong, but he hasn't got standout qualities defensively or attacking wise, which beat Trent to a degree. Not for me.
Okay, fair enough. But what are you saying, Kate? Because I feel like, I think Reece James is like probably a 7 on both sides, which makes you a very reliable player when you're on 7 on both ends. But it depends what his ceiling could be for Reece James. Obviously, I can't lie to you. He looks good on on the right hand side of a back three. I think you guys tried that twice. Obviously, he needs to improve his positioning, but I think that could be. I feel like he could be like a better version of Kyle Walker.
Yeah,
yes,
100%.
Yeah, that's the kind of way. That's the kind of way I see Reece James. I think it's got a high ceiling, but yeah, KD. Coming back to you, like obviously I see Chelsea today. You're linked with Lukaku, with Haaland. What are you saying? Premier League next title next season next? What are you saying, bro?
Like, if we get one of those two players, we have to win the Premier or retain the Champions League for me. Like, we have to. Oof. Like, not challenging. We have to get one of them. If we get one of those two strikers, we either have to win the Premier or retain the Champions. Simple as that. CFC, we come with high standards. So, have to reach those.
Yeah. No, I can't lie. Yeah, I mean, so who would you take between them two?
I can't lie. It's Haaland. Haaland is
Haaland, yeah,
animal, and the resale value it would have is astronomical.
Yeah, like, that's a great point. I mean, Haaland is 20. Yeah, man. No, Haaland at Chelsea, I think, would be mad still. Would you take Kane?
Yeah, I'll take Kane because I know in the Premier League season, this guy will bag 30 goals. He will probably win us a league, but cup finals and that, he can be on the bench. I can't lie because cup finals is not the one. So, yeah, man. One of them ones.
That's just Spurs hate, isn't it?
It's not. No, I'm not being jealous. It's true. He's never done anything in the cup final or cup semi-final. I'm not lying. It's a fact. So, but for a league season, I know he'll bang 30, 35. That's calm. Like champs finals and that, he'd be on the bench, like what Pochettino did when they played Liverpool. Like one of them ones. So yeah, man.
Hey, no, I can't lie. Yeah, no. When KD said he was coming on smoke, like he meant every word of it. Still, like he ain't holding back on no one. Everyone is getting it. Man said Trent's got it, Foden's got it, Kane's got it. Anyone else out there, KD, that you just want to kill right now while you're on this road?
Shout out to Jalil, man. 3-1 Man City, yeah. Say no more.
Listen.
Say less.
Listen, I said that with my chest, bro. You guys weren't meant to win, but as I said, in fact, I established the first 10 minutes and I knew I made a mistake. I'm not gonna sit here and chat shit like, no, what? No, I'm not on that. I know I made a mistake.
Jesus.
You were on small. No, the first 10.
Man.
Watching the first 10, yeah, and just watching your setup and everything. And I thought the first 10, if you can carry this on for a whole 90, you're gonna break Pep where his ego's gonna get in the way and he's gonna carry on doing the same thing, what he's been doing, which he has, and he did that till the end. And then you've had the nerve to bring in Aguero. I'm saying this now. I don't care, bruv. Aguero starts, they potentially would have won. I'm saying that with my chest, bruv, as well, because that guy would have done something better than, I don't know who was up there. I mean, look. I see a lot of people bashing me because I big up Foden all the time, yeah. And I'm not gonna stop bigging up Foden, but he's still one of my favorite players to watch. One of the young talents coming through the ranks. And do I think he should start in England every single game? Yeah, 100%, man. I think he's probably one of the best we've got. I know he's young, and I know you're not meant to be putting this kind of pressure on these young guys, but you did that with Rooney. I know it didn't really go too well, but Rooney still made an impact. But anyway, with Foden, man, he didn't have the greatest game he could have had. But for me, he still made shit happen. He was still getting into the right positions. He was still, taking shots. He was still trying to make shit happen. But unfortunately, when you've got a player, which Lampard's a fucking idiot, you've got a player like Rudiger, who's been left out all season, he's got something to prove. And you're telling me he's going to come to the final and not do the business. This guy made everyone look stupid up front, bro. There's not one person that could have touched Rudiger. He's just big. He's strong. He's good on the ball. What was Lampard thinking leaving him out halfway through the season? Like, KD, what was it? Tell me.
I can't lie. Lampard as a manager, he's a flop. I can't lie. He's whack. But yeah, I don't know how Rudiger was not starting at centre back for us the whole season. But... You
could have won the. You probably. You could have won the. I'm not going to say that, but you could have got more points than you have now. You would have had to be struggling. Yeah. You would have had to be struggling to get top 4 if he was there. I'll be honest, because there was a lot of mistakes that was happening from what's the geezer called Christensen, and Thiago got bullied by West Brom twice. But Thiago as well. Thiago. I mean, I'm just gonna big him up because I slaughtered him as well, man. I slaughtered him. I can't lie to you. I didn't slaughter him, but I said he wasn't top 10 in the world. I said he wasn't top 10 defenders in the world. He's got a Champions League now. That was the only thing he hasn't won. And let's be real. In the final as well, before he came off, he was a beast. He was a leader. He led Rudiger and Aspilicueta to both. Like he told them what needs to be done. Like that kind of stuff you can't give away, man.
That man is 37.
It don't make sense. 37. It don't make sense.
And holding it down at the back as well. I can't lie. Rudiger was on smoke the whole game.
Smoke.
And Rudiger, he's a type of, But Rudiger, you man have all played football. Rudiger's that type of defender who will scare you because if your touch is a little off, this guy is not coming to take the ball. He's coming to take the ball. And the man.
100.
He's that time. Look at what he did to De Bruyne.
Yeah, Rudiger did a Sergio Ramos. He did a Sergio Ramos. He said, you're getting out.
He did a Sergio Ramos. Literally. Kante slide tackle De Bruyne 5 minutes later. Beautiful tackle. And Rudiger said, you know what? Let me take this up a notch. Let me just get this guy out of the game and almost break his eye socket in the process. Like, when De Bruyne got up, his face, that was
looked like Mike Tyson knocked him out quickly. You get it, but yeah, man, he did a Ramos. That's all we got. That's all we got to say. And that's all we got to know. And then people were bashing Ramos for not being a smart defender.
Yeah.
There's 16 years of footage of him being stupid, but we can pick one. We can pick one good moment if you like. Like we can.
Hey, but listen, I'm loving this stream still. Like, it's good to see like so much interaction. Obviously, people are loving KD. Obviously, they're not agreeing with all of KD's opinions, but you know, KD's kissing the badge. Yeah, man. I can't lie.
KD's been waiting to get on the show to attack me. I can tell, fam. He's been waiting. This guy never agrees with anything I say. Even if we say the same thing, he'll be like, "No, you said it wrong."
And KD's always messaging the chat saying, "Hey, John, patting the panel every time."
But do you know what it is with KD? You know, regardless of what you say, it's always good to have someone like you in the comments. You give us something to think about. Like sometimes we'll say something wild, and you know something wild's always been said, and you'll be like, "Huh? Wait, what?" But just let you know, when the time when I picked up Lampard to be top 10, you weren't there, bro. You weren't there. The time I've been watching, you weren't there.
Let's forget about that one.
What, you should be top 10?
Wait, so KD?
No,
I think it's not that.
When I saw the list, people were like Gerrard over him. Like, just
I said that. Slippery G over Lampard. Make it make sense, KD.
Anyway, it is what it is, man.
Wait, nah. Let's not just sweep that aside. KD. What? Nah. Why is Lampard over Gerrard? Go on, tell me, KD.
Lampard has got a prem. Lampard's got more goals. Lampard's got more assists. Lampard ran that Chelsea the whole time he was there. Whoever came, Lampard was always the first central midfielder to be in that team. That's a fact.
Okay, so it's not a debate between Lampard and Gerrard?
Quick.
No.
At all?
No.
That's patriotism talking. That's a debate. It's
No.
not just Lampard is better because he scored more goals.
The only English midfielder that anyone can tell me is better than Lampard is Paul Scholes. That's the only one anyone can say. If someone tells me Paul Scholes is better, I can't complain, Carl. The bias in me will try to say no, it's Lampard, but really and truly, I can't lie, it's Paul Scholes. But apart from that, no other English midfielder can touch Lampard. It's simple.
Okay.
I agree with that. You know, I'm not going to disagree with that.
I'd heavily disagree. But it's a debate. Like that one, it's not as clean cut as you're saying. It's not just Lampard is better. Like I'm inclined to have a debate on it. Like if someone like can bring up some decent points on Lampard, like the goals thing, cool. He does score more goals. That's a fact. But talking about all round game, is Lampard better than Gerrard? You said yes, yeah.
Jeff, I've got a question for you. Actually, can you give me a game where Lampard had a bad game, and then I bet you any money we can all come up with 5 each of Steven Gerrard having a bad game. Slippery G number 1. Okay, that's just a big. But that's you know what that question is? That question is a misleading question because you're asking us to pull out one game from 500 when I've watched thousands of games and say that Lampard. I can say a game and you wouldn't believe me. I can say Lampard against Norwich. No one's here to verify that, so I can lie if I really wanted to right now.
It's true. And you know what it is, Jeff? Yeah, I can't lie. After that episode, KD, yeah, I started watching some Lampard clips with my brother, and I was like, you know what? Even I did disrespect Lampard a little bit. I forgot. Like we said, he's not as technically all around as the others, but Lampard was doing stuff like left foot chips from the edge of the box. Like Lampard was free kicks, had it on lock. My only thing, KD, is I've always said for me, between Gerrard, Scholes, Lampard, it goes Gerrard, Scholes, Lampard in that order. I'll be honest with you, but I ain't gonna front because you might laugh, but I'm gonna keep it real with you, KD. Gerrard, yeah, might be just behind Iniesta and Pirlo as the third.
Oh my God, Jesus!
I can't lie. If you think about it, listen. It's not that mad. Look who he played with. Oh, and listen, hey, Jalil's gone. Hey, wait, Jeff's gone. Wait. Hey, no, everyone's gone. Hey, this is mad.
Iniesta. Gerrard
No. I said third behind Iniesta and Pirlo. Wait, hold on. Wait. Why is that mad?
Did you say? So you're saying to me that Gerrard's the top 3 ever? Is that what you just said?
Why not? Wait, why not? Why not?
No.
And Katie's gone again. Man's gone on mute. Hey, but all right. Wait, isn't that mad?
That's mad, bro. I'll be honest. That's mad.
You see when you promote the show, sorry, I need this. Like, I need you to post this because you set us up for slander sometimes. It's your turn.
I'll put this up. I'm calm, bro. Wait, listen. Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on. No. Because you're all laughing, yeah? All right. Gerrard, okay. There's a case Gerrard is better than Lampard. Yes or no?
For me, it's the case.
There's a debate, yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. All right. KD says no, but fair enough. He's been consistent with that. There's a debate to be had. Let me think. There's a debate to be had that Gerrard is better than Xavi.
No.
Not for me. Not for me. Not for me.
That's why you lost me because you didn't even mention Xavi's name. You just said Pirlo and
forget that fraud. Forget that fraud, Xavi, yeah? Forget him.
Should we just use words like fraud? Like it's now become like a soundbite. You see how man say respectfully now? Man just use fraud for anything. Like, how is Xavi a fraud?
God.
Wait, so let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. John, for you, yeah, Gerrard over like Yaya and that.
Yeah.
What? That could be argued. I'm not mad at that. But what about? Do you know? I even have Carrick over Gerrard, bro.
No, I tell you. Jalil stretched the.
Get the hell out!
You gotta go. You got to sit out for 30 seconds, bro. That is insanity. What is that? Carrick. Carrick is a G and one of the most underrated footballers. Better than Gerrard. What?
He was banner.
Look,
no, he wasn't banner. He can't be. That's bad banner isn't allowed.
All right, wait. So KD. Do you think Gerrard deserves to be top 10?
Top 10 midfielders all time, yeah. Maybe 9th or 10th.
There we go.
Okay.
Top 10.
Okay, so I'm just sticking to KD for now. All right, so you're saying obviously we're agreeing Iniesta better than Gerrard, yeah?
Yep.
Pirlo better than Gerrard.
Yep.
Yaya or Gerrard?
Yeah.
Lampard or Gerrard?
You already know the answer to that. Next.
Yeah, I already know that. Yeah. Xavi or Gerrard?
Xavi.
Who else was on top 10? Modric or Gerrard?
Modric.
Facts.
Okay. I'm not mad at that, to be fair.
Iniesta,
I'm not mad at that. We already said Iniesta. Who else do we have in our top 10? I'm even trying to think now.
Alonso, Kroos.
Yeah, Toni Kroos or Gerrard?
Yeah, Gerrard. I'll take Gerrard over Kroos.
Okay.
And
Gerrard.
that one, I understand.
Yeah, that one. Okay. Okay, so you'd probably have Gerrard about 8th. Something like that, 8th, 9th.
Yeah.
That's what you can make 8th. Well, you know what? It's a good debate still. Like our ex saying Yaya that had 3 seasons, yet you will not judge Van Dijk of 3 seasons.
Who told you had 3, sir?
Wait, 3 seasons for City, yeah, but what about Barcelona and that? Oh, we forget. This is like an Ed thing where you forget about Henry, just Arsenal. Everything else. I don't understand.
He doesn't. Any player, it comes back to Liverpool. How does he do this? Lambs, you're a special guy, man. I love you. How have you?
Van Dijk's cold. Van Dijk's cold.
He is.
Yeah, he's top 10 at Haaland.
In the world, ever.
I don't know. I don't know if he makes that list yet, but probably over time he might make it. But right now, no.
There it is.
Well, he's the only.
KD,
He's the only centre back
right
now who could play like in the older era, like in the era when Thiago Silva came up. He's the only centre back now that could play in that era. Everyone else they can't.
Yeah. But people, listen, keep smashing the like button. Probably got about another 5-10 minutes. Keep showing love to our guy KD, man. Can't lie. It's been fun having you on. Just have general 42.
Man, they didn't want the smoke, but it's what it is, man.
Everybody.
Is he going for Ras? Because Ras ain't here. Ras is not here because he's busy, bro. He's busy.
Yeah.
I know you wanted to kill Ras because of that shit you're saying.
For real.
By the way, KD, yeah. Ed's saying here, by the way, Jeff, you are insane for agreeing that R9 creates goals more than CR7. KD, who you taking? R9 or CR7?
What, prime for prime?
Prime for prime.
Yeah, I call that CR7, man. I'm sorry, R9. I'm taking CR7 prime for prime.
And did I even say this? Like, you just bringing like you're bringing up things we've spoken about. We've spoken about this.
Hey, that's Ed that brought it up.
No,
I know.
Do you know what? Jeff only said this. He was asked a question: who's your favorite top 10, or who could do it for you if you had to pick one? And he said, out of all the strikers, he said, R9's his favorite. That's all he said. And now he's comparing it to CR7, to Steven Gerrard, to Lamps. It's all mad.
He's linking the current, our current topic to a previous argument just to say something about Ronaldo. It'll be another comment about Henry. Watch, Ed. I know it's coming.
He said, Jeff said Kaka had 4 years only, but did R9 have more than 4 years?
Did I say Kaka had 4, or did I say he had less than 4?
I think you said he had 1 still.
I didn't say 4.
But listen. Let's kind of wrap it up on this last thing. Obviously, man, I don't know. Obviously, you guys would have seen the news. Obviously, Aguero, Barcelona, all confirmed. Like wearing the kit, looking fresh. I mean, I guess obviously free agent signing. What do you guys think? Would that have been a good signing for Chelsea?
Yeah, I can't lie, definitely, because he would have been, because that Timo Werner, my God, that guy cannot score goals. That guy.
Would you sell Timo?
No, I wouldn't sell him. I'll just stick him on the left, let him assist players on that car. As a striker, even Morata in his first season was better than Timo Werner. That's how bad he is. And Morata was shocking.
Yeah, Morata was shocking still. Morata was shocking. What are you, man, saying about Aguero? Like, do you feel like he would have done the business at Chelsea? Jeff, whichever one.
Go first, bro.
Yeah, I think he would have done the business. I don't know if he would have been the perfect ideal signing for the way Tuchel wants to play. If I'm being honest, I'm not trying to make any comparisons here, but Aguero was more of your hold-up player who could do the business and bring players in and stuff, whereas Tuchel just wants a clean finisher, like your Lukaku's, your Haaland's, and your you can even say your Kane's, someone who's just going to finish. You don't want people to hold it up and bring other players in. Like, I'm not trying to bring him in, guys. Don't attack me, but your Lacazette who can play with the players. He can hold the ball and he can bring in other guys into play like Smith Rowe and everything. So that's kind of like what Aguero does. Aguero brings in the kind of players. He can score goals like that, 100%. But I think he wants an out-and-out goal scorer, like someone who just touches it, his goal is in, or like Haaland and Lukaku. That's why I think he's directly gone after them.
Yeah. And Jeff, what are you saying?
Yeah, he probably would have worked, but again, that's probably another like a who. But Aguero's probably another like stopgap in a way because he's 33. Like if Aguero is 3 years younger, it's a different conversation. But
yeah.
If you buy Aguero now, you don't get the chance at a Haaland, a Kane. So it's kind of holding yourself back really because Haaland's got 10, 15 years in him. Kane's probably got 6. And Aguero's got 2. Hence the 2-year contract at Barca. He'll probably end up at River Plate afterwards. So Prem legend, he'll still would have banged goals, 18 probably, I'd say. But for Chelsea long term, it's probably not a good signing. It's probably why he never went for it.
Yeah. I think for Chelsea, I think someone in the chat said that maybe Chelsea would suit maybe more of a João Felix type striker because they've got a very technical team, which they do if you play Havertz, you play Mount, Kovacic can run through the middle. They do have a technical team still. What do you think about that, KD? João Felix?
João Felix, yeah, he's a top player, but when he played against us, like, it was really saying much. So I don't know if he somehow elevate us straight away to like the Prem or retaining the champs like that. We need signings that are going to elevate us, not people that are around the same level. If you get what I mean. But he's a decent player, though. Like, he'll suit Arsenal. Like if he comes Arsenal, it's a wrap. I can't lie. Top 4 guaranteed.
No one's
can't afford him.
No one's coming Arsenal, bro. Chill.
Yeah, man. Shout out Stan Kroenke, man. Good.
You really came on here to hurt hearts, yeah? Okay, you chose violence, yeah? Okay, say nothing.
Hey, we got Laka who, we got Laka what? Yeah, man. Still, it's, hey, but listen. Hey, but yeah, go on, Gino, go on.
No, sorry, I was just trying to defend myself. You get the point I was trying to make in terms of like a grower. Like even the Felix thing didn't make sense for me for someone like Chelsea because the kind of striker they want is kind of what Havertz did on to City. Gets the ball very direct to score. Don't bring in anybody else in. Don't try to bring anyone else. Just go for goal, which is what Werner's been lacking. And Tuchel has identified that. So, not saying Aguero can't do it, but I'm going to be honest. At the moment, the players that can do it better are the people that are directing and doing it is Lukaku and Haaland. So that makes sense as to why they're being targeted by Chelsea. And if they do go, I think the whole Prem's pissed. I'll be honest. It's Chelsea's Prem again.
I can't lie, yeah. I would love to see Harry Kane at Chelsea purely for the storyline. I've already said it. I think he'll come on smoke. That Chelsea Spurs game will be heated as hell. It already is. But I can see Lukaku going back there, to be honest. I think, oh, wait, hold on. We got Ed saying, what's the thing Pep and Henry have in common? They're both bums that needed Messi for a Champions League.
Facts.
Wow. So wait, why does Arsenal keep
Pep's now? And Pep's a bum now. Like, what's happening? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, but I can't lie. His team lost to Villarreal in Europa League, so you can't really chat. But it is what it is, man.
So wait,
it's true. Yeah.
Is Pep washed now? Are we? Why is this? Is Pep washed?
Hey, I'm not saying Pep is washed.
You
he
know,
messed up on
football
Saturday.
fans,
Don't get me wrong. He messed up on Saturday.
I'm trying to understand. He did mess up. Let's be real. He did mess up. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But this is my question before when we were doing the preview. I asked you this question. If he doesn't win it, is he done now? Like not done now. That's stupid.
Nah.
But is he not considered? Is he not considered one of the best managers? That was my question.
Yes. If you're talking to anyone who hasn't got their own personal bias against Pep, then no, his legacy is not affected. If people didn't like Pep before and this helped highlight it, of course they're going to use this as a way to then continue to slander Pep because it fits their narrative. That's how I see it.
Fair enough.
Ed saying, KD, I support CR7 and Hazard. CR7 has more trophies than Chelsea's history, so be easy.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa. Shout out Emery.
That's Emery, man. Hey, but listen, I can't lie, yeah. I feel like KD coming out with his smoke made everyone in the chat come out with smoke as well. Like, I can't lie. I've seen so many comments to the chat. Got people going off on one. So yeah, man, people make sure to smash the like button, subscribe. Go on, Jalo.
I'm seeing stuff. Klopp over Pep. Can we say that?
Nah, Pep's better than Klopp. I rate Klopp highly, but Pep's better than Klopp.
That's what I had to say. I just wanted to establish.
Yeah, it's a debate, but no, unfortunately it's not a debate. I just said that.
What do you think, KD?
Yeah, no.
What do you think, KD?
Klopp's not better than Pep. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I would say if we're going top 5 managers of all time, no order, obviously Sir Alex, Pep, I'll probably say Mourinho, probably put Ancelotti up there. Don't really know about the 5th one, but yeah, Klopp could make it. There's an argument for Wenger. There's an argument for Klopp. I think Wenger did too much damage to it. KD wasn't happy with that.
Wenger, yeah, chill out, you man.
Yeah, that's my guy right there.
Yeah, I'll do the arts for top 10 managers. Top 5 managers. Are you including like trophies, playing style, establishments and stuff, like who they've developed?
Everything. Everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everything still. So yeah, but Klopp's got I think Klopp will end up being top 5, but he's got to do more. Obviously, who knows about Tuchel? He's got off to a great start. Got a Champions League in a bag. Another Champions League final. If he starts getting a couple prems, keeps it consistent, you never know. Obviously, Wenger, as I said, KD's reaction to Wenger's name showed what that last 10 years done to his legacy.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Man legit burst out laughing when I said Wenger, and that says it all.
Crazy.
RX saying, let's do a manager episode. You will hear from me. You know what? We should do a manager episode still. We should definitely do one. We'll definitely do one. But yeah,
he's going to say something about Klopp.
For real.
Yeah, you know it. But yeah, people, listen. This has been our roundup, just talking about the Champions League final, talking about Kante for Balon d'Or, Pep Guardiola, whether he messed up or not, whether Chelsea are a bigger club than Arsenal, Yeah, man, it's been a very good stream. Obviously, big up to KD for coming on.
CFC shit, man. That's how we do
it.
Hey, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure to have you on, bro. I can't lie. And yeah, definitely one time again in the future. Obviously, you're always in the chat, so we can make this happen easy now, obviously. But yeah, man. So yeah, big up to you, bro. And yeah, man, big up to Jeff. Big up to Jalil. Obviously, man, them killing it as always. We'll be back on Wednesday. From Wednesday, we're focusing all on the Euros. We should have a guest for that one as well to talk about that. And yeah, before we let you go, KD, who's winning the Euros? And say one good thing about Arsenal.
France are winning the Euros, and yeah, Arsenal, one good thing. Yeah, I call it. That's a tough one.
Oh man,
you got some decent young players. You got Emil Smith, Saka. If you keep them, they might develop into ballers, but they're not Mason Mount or Reece James, them kind of guys yet. But we'll see as time progresses where they get to. You know, is what it is.
That's what I like. Backhanded compliments. That's what it's all about, right?
Oh man.
Hey, but yeah, people smash the like button. And yeah, we'll see you all on Wednesday. Peace and love from us. Take care, people. Peace.
Pray for you, man.
Peace. Cool. In a bit, KD. Yeah, love, bro.